Ukrainian refugees Part 2, Group 2 Eka and Oza. Another negative impact is that European Union countries ask for additional funds to accommodate Ukrainian refugees. Eastern European member states are demanding additional EU funds. The European Union (EU) member states have asked the European Commission for additional funding and more flexible spending rules in dealing with the arrival of Ukrainian refugees. Statements signed by ministers in charge of EU finance of funds from Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Romania and Slovakia have been cited by news outlet Politico. The ministers argued that the EU faced unprecedented challenges because of the war in Ukraine, but the negative impact was asymmetrical and some of the effects, particularly of a humanitarian nature, were severe and disproportionate in member states. They claim that more than 5.3 million Ukrainians have arrived in the country, while nearly half of them are children. While they warned that the vast majority of Ukrainian workers have left the country to fight for the country's sovereignty, labor sabotage have become evident, particularly in the construction and transportation sectors. The statement welcomed budget assistance already adopted but called on the European Commission to submit additional proposals to strengthen EU support for refugees. How are the efforts and policies of the European Union in handling this case? Policies made by the European Union in dealing with Ukrainian refugees, as well as seeing the shape of the shift, the European Union has a looser and more flexible refugee policy for Ukrainian refugees. Even though the procedure is very easy and less formal, at first glance the policy for Ukrainian refugees is a good thing, but tends to be discriminatory and racist because of the cultural differences between the two. The European Union has for the first time reinstated rules imposed during the war in the former Yugoslavia in the 1990s through the Provisional Protection Act facility. Ukrainian refugees will receive a residence permit that can be extended up to 3 years in the European Union without having to go through the political asylum procedure. They will also immediately
Created using Powtoon.